You got B3 Picks. Here to send a big shout out to my brother Crush the Legend, Coffee and Donuts, 6:30 a.m. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the one and only, the People's Network. They partner with your guy B3 Picks and B3BoxingPicks.com. Let's go green. At B3BoxingPicks.com, we provide pre-fight boxing picks of the week, but also live boxing betting options so we can make money pre-fight or during the fight betting on the beautiful sport of boxing. Follow me on all social media at B3 Boxing Picks. Subscribe to my YouTube, Not Another Boxing channel, presented by B3 Picks, and join the membership. Only $10 a week or $25 a month. I'll add you to the WhatsApp or Telegram group so you can receive the weekly picks. Let's go green.
Is the temperature rising in here? Is the temperature rising in here? One more time. Let's get it started.
You got beat.
Rising in here is rising, and it's going to rise as it gets hotter during this humid time of the sport boxing. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown-ups. I am yours truly, the master of ceremony, the sergeant of arms of STN Sports Network Talk. We just don't talk sports. We talk everything because life is a Mickey freaking sport. Mickey freaking the favorite words for my man, the chairman, Thomas Hill. Okay, y'all, how y'all doing this morning? It's Tuesday. We're in the second quarter of the week, trying to make it to the end of the quarter so we can just kick our feet up and do this stuff all over again like the Jay-Z song. Smash the like button as you come in. Like, share, subscribe, and let the whole entire world know. Let social media know. Come and check out anyone that's a part of Sports Talk Network. I will be bringing the public a full roster of every single time STN is on the board. What's up, everybody? Hi, how y'all doing this morning, man? It's good to see y'all, man. It feels good. We got DS in the building. We got my man Cash Crypto with so many different names. Lieutenant Bustin' Sight on a behind. D Free, the great debater, the master of all boxing minds. We got the Jab Queen in the building. Oh, hell, the Queen, because she sting like a butterfly and float like a bee with her boxing talk. BBO, my brother, my partner. We call him Sabaro in the building. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? We got something to talk about this morning, man. Mike Rhyme, you know what it is. Don't blame me. Blame the rhyme, because it bees like that sometimes, because I can't control the rhyme. I feel like Keith Murray up in this joint. What's going on? We got some things to talk about, man. I'm glad my bro gave me a thumbnail this morning. You know I'm not savvy with thumbnails. I just like to throw a little bland ass title up there and, you know, get the crack and let's get right to it. And it's good that we could talk about some boxing among great boxing minds, no matter we disagree or agree all the time. But man, this morning's show is about that song, man. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, and sometimes we gotta let it go. We gotta let it go like the love TKO. And I'm telling you, my boxing family, the boxing world, all my fellow boxing fans, we got to learn how to let things go. We get used to seeing things around for so long, and we fall in love with things that we get used to and stuff like that. But just like death, we have to accept some things and let it go. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for every last one of you last of the Mohicans, because you got to be last of the Mohican tribe to still want to see Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, still in the boxing ring, throwing out that one-handed sledgehammer killer. But once upon a time, not long ago, that used to be something that we all was excited to see. Even if you wasn't a Wilder fan, but he was something to see. Because trust me, if you ain't got the haters watching you and you ain't got the haters talking about you, you have not done anything right in the sport of boxing according to their moist meter asses, okay? But yo, it's time to let this thing go, and we're going to talk about that. This morning, I watched the replay of the fight Okay, he got the knockout, but like I said the other day, people, and there was no ill-advised words behind it. It's time for this man to hang it up. He looks sloppy. We know for all these years, just about his entire career since he been boxing, people have been saying, "Oh man, he can't box. He can't box. He can't do this. He can't do that." Now, listen, we know this man probably gave us one of the most ugliest and most not quite the most understandable looks of a style in the sport of boxing. He really really made us look like that. You know what I mean? He has made us think that way about him because he don't have what you call a traditional fighting style. So it looks like he don't look like he don't look like he never looked like he was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Deontay Wilder didn't look like he was supposed to be where he wound up being, people. And, you know, behind his story, his triumph, he made a hell of a run for a guy who didn't have any sorts of boxing talent or skill. This man was saying, "Listen, I'm in desperate measures. I need to do something for my child so I can be able to pay for medical bills." Not normally we have the normal crash out, don't be that. The normal crash out, we all know the normal crash out that we go hit the streets. You know, he's gonna crash out, he's gonna hit the streets, he's gonna be a statistic. He's gonna be another one to go crazy and go do the wrong things to his people so he can try to get some money for his daughter medical bills. What recognize that he did not go that route. He chose to take a whole nother route that he probably was never even had his mind on. But sometimes the desperate measures, people, you can become very creative. You can become very creative in desperate measures when you really need to do something. You're gonna find a way to do it. And that's what happened with the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. And there's nothing about that for people to laugh at and to come down on, because how many people you know or could you do what Deontay Wilder did as a man who had to enter a change a whole career, make a career move, and not just with a regular 9 to 5. He went into a professional sport and said out of nowhere, hey, these 9 to 5s ain't getting me nothing. Hey, I got a hell of a punch. I'm gonna roll the dice. And he rolled the dice because he really needed to make sure that he could provide for his ill daughter. And that's what he did. So salute to this man. And for everything he did in the sport of boxing. Yes, he's not the traditional fighting skill or talent, but this guy did something that a lot of fighters who was born to do it, and a lot of fighters who picked up the sport and really wound up being good at it. He did things that they never did. And this is a guy that didn't have no talent at all. No boxing talent. But still, he was able to become, get into the sport of boxing, regardless how sloppy and how, definitely unfundamentally sound he was. He was able to make it to the goddamn Olympics. And we know these fighters that have been boxing all their life and got skills to pay those bills and couldn't even make the damn cut. So we must put some respect on his man's name as we give him his final flowers for his final hour, because we burying him today because he need to hang it on up. And just like any other time when it's time to go, hey, sometimes the celebration is not supposed to be a down feeling, it's supposed to be an up feeling, because you're going home. You're getting out of this damn madness on this damn planet that you've been around of. See, the only thing that makes it bad, people, is if it was short-lived and it's something detrimental. I mean, something real bad happened to you, but peace is damn peace. You just don't like going to peace in pieces. Think about that. But this is Deontay Wilder, guy that wasn't good at nothing. And throughout his whole boxing career, people had came down on this man. He can't fight, he can't do that. He made money. Wound up being the face of boxing. One of the faces of boxing. Made mad money. Broke a record. He had one of the most consistent knockout records ever in boxing history, from the great days to these colorful days. This is facts. This is coming from a man that did not have no skill. This is coming from a man who he didn't have the proper boxing stance. This is a guy that don't know how to throw a three-piece combination off the jab. We talking about the most undeveloped boxer of all time, people, and it's time to say goodbye to him. And these are just facts, because how many people that you know that was possessed with the same nothing would be able to do what Deontay Wilder did? That's an amazing career. That's an amazing story. And because he never really looked good in the true critic boxing now, because his style and, just coming into the sport late, not looking like supposed to be there. He was supposed to be on the football field or something like that, playing basketball, but more so football. Man had his back up against the wall, and he made gold out of bronze, y'all. He made gold out of brass. How many consecutive knockouts? How many title defenses this man made? And we talking about, will somebody go on the Hall of Fame? But I'm going to tell you ignorant people something right now this morning. That man needs, and he should, and he better go into the Hall of Fame. But everything I just explained to you guys, and this is just all facts, this man was not, and this is why y'all gave him a hard time throughout his career, but through that whole time, he made mad cuckoo money. He made Daffy Warbucks money, Scrooge McDucks with the buck. But you see how that works? So some things are just destined for people. Listen to what I'm telling you guys this morning. So even with some of these people that have been boxing and getting themselves together since they was a teeny bopper, that don't mean that they're going to wind up having that type of story, that type of career. But this man, you could call him sloppy, just a one-arm boxer, can't do this, can't do that. He did a whole damn lot. He did a whole damn lot. This one-handed man did a whole lot, people. The one-arm boxer, they had a few kung fu movies called The One-Arm Boxer. And look how far he got. It's not really too much, you can't be but any more critical than I have spoken to him, because these are just the facts. But look what he accomplished. So when you get in that mamba state of mind, you put your mind to anything, you can pull it off. The proof is in the pudding. And this is what happened with Deontay Wilder. So salute to him. He did something that I wish I could see anybody that I know personally do. But the average person is not doing what he did. It's not this is not something that you do on an everyday basis. So salute to Deontay Wilder. And on his way out, he gave us a trilogy with Tyson Fury. Gave us a trilogy, which is something that boxing fans will always talk about. The most undeveloped skilled guy has a very successful story. So with all these great things I've been saying this morning about this man, it's time to say goodbye to yesterday. And as you know, every single one that's in here this morning, we the ones that keep boxing alive. Us. Not old media, because they don't talk about these fighters. They don't even talk about the sport unless it's something that matters to them. So for we the people, the voice that keeps these boxers names rotating around, and having some some motivation and confidence in themselves to go in the ring and pull off a victory and pull off some triumphs that's very hard for them to get over, is something great. And that comes to show that people are listening to us because we keeping these guys alive. But it's time for them to hang it up. And like I said, when you keep on doing something and you keep playing around with it, it's going to wind up hurting you. And the thing is, people, we know, we heard of so many boxers, retired boxers, leave the game and they don't have, their faculties not even together. I'm not even talking about the finances right now. We know about that. But let's talk about their health. Let's talk about the faculties that they need, their essentials, their eyes to see correctly, for their ears to hear correctly. All these things, I'm talking about the health aspect of it, because your health is more important than any dollar that you're going to make. And this is a sport that can hurt you very bad. Shalom, Sirach. So to be able to, so we see so many fighters retire from this sport, but stay in the sport too long. And then they wind up not even being able to communicate correctly. Look at all the greats that we talk about every day when we get to talking about boxing. They can barely talk. They sound like a damn baby. It's like it went in reverse. All that punishment, getting hit upside the head, fighting to fight out, sparring and all that, it takes a toll on you. So now these fighters, they going back to talking the way that they used to talk when they was trying to learn how to talk. So now they go back to slurring, not knowing they, saying the words clearly and things like that. It's a brutal sport. So at some point, we should want to see all these fighters have their last and final day inside the ring. Let go your stubbornness, because we're not the ones that's going through this. We're not the ones that's going through that training and putting our body through a beating. So at some point, with your little ignorant asses, we want to see these people go about their business in a very healthy way. We have fighters that pass in the ring. We have fighters that's walking up, they the walking dead right now. Can't talk or barely see, and they senses not there. They can't smell correctly. All these things. So they keep on saying every time, because you're stubborn as a fan, because you're not the one that's going through it. You just sitting there being entertained by it. And probably saying in your mind at the same time, man, shit, if I was him, I wouldn't still be doing that shit. He's stupid getting knocked upside the head. I know y'all say it. Y'all say it to yourselves because, it's not y'all that's going through it. And it's time for the voice, every last one of us, to let the champ know, hey, champ, we all stand together on this one, man. Hang him up. Hang him up before we be having to hang his ass up. It's over for him. Had a great career, made millions. This man went from a 9-to-5 driving a beverage truck to being a goddamn multi-millionaire. What more do we need this man to do? What more? What, keep on getting back in the ring to please y'all, and then he's gonna have to use his money for more medical reasons, creating another medical problem for himself. And the reason why he got into the sport was because his daughter, because he wanted his baby girl around, and he did it. You name anybody in the sport right now, that is the reason why they got into the sport. We know that some of these fighters have to get in the sport in order to make something happen, far as being able to take care of their family and things like that. This is facts. Just like any other sport. Or we know the reason why he go hard and pick up that basketball, he stay on the football field, he stay in the soccer field or whatever. It's the same thing with this. Except for with boxing, you're fighting for your damn life. You fighting for whatever motivated you. You fighting for whoever you fighting for to get that money, no matter if it's an illness or whatever. Then you got to do that actual fight. You can't, you cannot give any less salute to that. So we're talking about Deontay Wilder, the first segment of the show. It's time for him to hang him up. That's why it's time to say goodbye. And we know that old song, and that song resonates right now in my head when I think about Deontay Wilder. Every time I see Deontay Wilder, this is what I think about, because him and Tyson Fury could have damn near killed each other in those 3 fights. Let's just be honest. They beat the crap out of each other. They beat what was left, and those 2 men, they took that out of each other. Usyk didn't take it out of Tyson Fury. Is there anybody that Wilder fought did not take anything out of Wilder? Wilder took everything that was left from Fury, and Fury took everything else that was left from Wilder. Trilogy. Something that's going to be talked about for the ages. And like I said, the punishment that they both endured in that fight. Who needs to see that man in the ring again? Just off the trilogy would have been enough for me. Even if it was just the first time I seen this guy fight. Now I'm like, damn, that's rough. It's really rough. But he had a hell of a career. Right off to the sunset, man. Don't get back in his ring and move backwards. So do y'all feel as though that it's time for the Browns Bomber to hang it up? Now I'm asking y'all, don't be quiet. Now, if you want Deontay Wilder to continue, you want to still see him fight, press 2. If you want him to hang him up, and you know it's really time for him to hang him up, press the number 7. So if you want him to continue, press 2. If you think it's really time for that man to hang him up, press the word 7 down there. 2 and a 7. All right, you're not adding them up, but it's just 2 numbers out there. But he gave us a hell of a career. The 7 jab queen, yes, it's time to get up on out of here. Because I think if you keep on doing this, y'all, I think it's not going to work good for him all the time. Thank you, Queen. And like I said, Queen, you've been around here longer than anybody. And I've been saying it. Hey, man, is either 2 things going to happen to these fighters that we all like and love. It's only 2 things that can happen. They can stay in the sport, do what they got to do, and make the best out of their career. But if they keep playing around with the sport, listen to me, playing around with the sport like it's a damn video game. Staying in there when you need to get the hell away from there. It's an addiction. It's an addiction. I know it's not money all the time. Some of these fighters need money, but damn, it's an addiction. It's just like a cocaine addiction. It's just like a marijuana addiction. It's an addiction. And that's something that these fighters have to deal with. That's why they should have put together some sort of mental illness insurance for these guys. Because it's an addiction. It's a fix. So that's why sometimes they keep coming back. But we got to say no. We got to be that no. No. Go sit down somewhere. No, and he don't need to hang with these new guys. Like I said, man, this is a new era. We're in a whole new world, a whole new time, and everything is going to the young. To the young. It's good and it's cool to see guys, way over their prime age still hanging around. But man, they got to get out the way. Because like I said, they playing around like that, they're gonna wind up getting themselves hurt. Yeah, it's hard to say no to millions, but shit, what means the most to your health or millions? Especially when you already got millions. Now it's definitely hard to say. It's definitely hard to say no to millions when you already got millions. But when you got millions and it's still hard for you to say no to millions, it's even 2 things. You even love money like that, or you got an addiction for what it is that's making you those millions. And boxing is a damn addiction, y'all. and all money ain't good. So y'all mean to tell me that, you know, the money, it's about the money, it ain't worth it. That's why it's B3 in the building. What's going on? It's not worth it. Listen, let me tell you something. That's why the term sell your soul. You selling your soul. And it doesn't mean just for, you know, out of spiritual reasons, whatever like that, because we can get into that another day. But my whole thing is this. Money is the rule of all evil. Okay? Money was created on evil. Money was created off of blood. Don't y'all ever forget that. So no matter how pretty a dollar bill may look because it's come from the bank, all money is dirt money and blood money. All money is. Just because you make your money in a good way, that don't mean the concept behind it. we is good, okay? So let me just tell y'all that shit. Okay? So the value of money is evil. Y'all worship money like it's God. It's evil. You ain't supposed to worship no man. You're supposed to worship the God in you, you idiots, but you don't know you're a God. But I'm gonna send you to the God in life with that one. I ain't talking about the soap opera. Go get a book. I'm tired of playing with y'all. But anyway, it's time to hang it up. Fuck that. Listen, ain't nothing more important to me than my own health. I like money, but listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I like money, but I don't worship money. Okay? I like money. I don't worship money. I only like money for what the fuck, for necessities, not for wants. Because that's when things get bad. When you trying to get something that you want instead of what you need. And see, once you get beyond going for what you need and start going for what you want, you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash and burn just like everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? So with this man, he did what he needed to do to make sure his daughter had the medical attention that she needed, because he couldn't afford them, those bills, and he was able to flip that by putting on some damn boxing gloves and saying, I'm fighting for my daughter's life, and was able to be very successful in it. So he became addicted to it. And he feels as though he needs to still to continue to do those things, and he doesn't. It's an addiction. It's a disease. Where? You know what I mean? So that's what it is. And right now he's suffering with a disease. He can't let it go. You gotta, once you get everything that you need or do everything that you needed to do, let it go. Because after that, what you doing it for after that? You know, no love, you know, you're not putting no love into it, no art into it. So that's when we start saying, oh, look at him, he don't like the sport no more. And we say that about everybody that start to become lackadaisical in sports. And they just really doing it because sometimes it's escapism for them. Sometimes it's escapism for them. That's why they still doing it. We like, damn, you done fought all these damn years. Why don't he go home and make some more babies and stuff? We don't know how life is with his wife at home. That's why he still want to get back in the goddamn ring. Don't get away from this crazy bitch. Sign me up for a fight. So we definitely don't know the reasons behind why they still do these things. But the man, he is a story that I would never cease on stop telling, man. He's a tremendous story. We heard so many stories about people with triumphs, and then they're able to go through all these horrible things that they had to go through in order to get what they want or to become what they wanted to become. So that's why Deontay Wilder don't owe me a damn thing. And as a boxing fan and as a man, period, I don't want to see that. Because he overachieved what he needed to step in the ring for, people. Y'all gonna talk about y'all still want to see this guy fight? I'm pretty sure all y'all don't still want to be working 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. So then if you got the chance to leave out and retire because something good came for you, what you gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna stay at this job because I love it so much. I don't give a fuck how much I love something. When it's time to let it go, it's time to let it go. That's what it is. You let it go when you need to. You appreciate it more. Hey, baby. It's just eye candy. I just look, I won't say nothing. My friend is she probably can hear what I'm saying now. When I get to it, she gonna say, I heard you at work looking at the woman and talking. So I just look. I don't even say hi, bro. You know, with technology, sometimes I gotta walk out the house, look up under my shoe to make sure I ain't got nothing on me, man. But yeah, y'all, it's true. So Deontay Wilder did an incredible thing, man. It's incredible. I couldn't, I mean, I even tried to imagine in my mind and just like have a vivid understanding of what this man went through. Like I understand the motivation part of it, but I would love to see how that went. So right now, the Browns bombing, you ain't got to get back in the ring. You gave us a great story. Now tell us, give us the story, the detail behind the great story, because with everything that this man was against and what he achieved, wow, he's definitely something special. I would love to see a auto movie on Deontay Wilder. I would love to see that. Salute to him. Salute to that man. And he was so exciting. The years that I watched him. We one thing we know, people. If you don't like it, you know the critics and hey, when you know boxing, you know boxing. But let me say this, man. Say what you want about that man. He brought some excitement to the sport, y'all. He brought some excitement to the sport. It's definitely definitely for the taste buds of knockout fans. You know, if you're a big fan of knockouts, then the Deontay Wilder, yes, Deontay Wilder gave us his show with that. You know what I mean? He gave us this guy was giving us knockout at the knockout at the knockout, man. He was giving us something that boxing that we all wanted, especially for all you guys who couldn't get to see these things from their favorite fighters. This if you was into knockouts. Just like a lot of reasons why we like Mike Tyson, why we watch Mike Tyson, because we knew Mike Tyson's gonna knock somebody the hell out. But even with this guy, so we already knew at the while, no matter if you was on the good end of it, we already knew that if this man laced up his goddamn gloves and he one arm, he could be one arm, all he want. We knew we was getting a knockout. So he brought excitement to the sport because most boxers today, they are fans of knockouts. They're not even fans of the sweet science of the sport. Even some content creators is not fans of the sweet science style of the sport. Some people just into knockouts. They like seeing people get their, the terminology we use, get their water cut off, get their air supply cut short, all those fancy things. And you knew you was going to see a knockout with Deontay Wilder, especially if you love knockouts. And he brought excitement to the sport, and he made money. Let's be honest, and I know we got some Deontay Wilder haters in here. For my Deontay Wilder haters in here that's listening, so before I get into that, yeah, we know we got some Deontay Wilder haters in here. Morse meter in check. Every time y'all voted against this man, whoever y'all picked to beat him, he knocked their asses out. He's an overachiever, man, and we should be happy about this man and his great story. So, yes, salute to Deontay Wilder. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If I hear about Deontay Wilder talking about, oh, you know, I still got it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on that marine blue. Okay, now military people, special ops people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Deontay Wilder come out his mouth talking about he about to run another fight back. I'm gonna put on that marine blue, right? Submarine blue, and I'm gonna move out. And next thing you know, y'all gonna be like, damn, Wilder said he had a fight coming up. We gonna have to cancel the fight. Why? We can't find him. Let Wilder try to get back in the ring, people. He's gonna come up missing. Ain't gonna do nothing bad to him, but I'm gonna sit your ass down, bruh, and enjoy the fruits of your damn labor. But like I said, it could be escapism too. This is something else we have to look at. You know, we these fighters deal with mental issues, people, so they're gonna have to deal with things a little different from the average person. And sometimes we're not gonna understand that. But me being an understanding person, I know where he's coming from. But still, with all that understanding, it's time for him to hang him up. Hang him up, Wilder. You get hell of a career. Should go in the Hall of Fame first bout. He shouldn't go in the Hall of Fame first. Why shouldn't he? Nut ass Rocky Balboa in the Hall of Fame, where he ain't got a lot of boxing skills. Well, you know, it's people that's in the Hall of Fame that got knocked the F out too. So try something else, because we know people's going to try to come with excuses to say, he shouldn't go into the Hall of Fame. Well, don't try it with me, because I'm a corner ass. Yes, he do deserve to go into the Hall of Fame. One-handed puncher or not. Name somebody that could have done it better, right? Oh, that's what's up, Quay. My man B3. Make sure y'all go check out my man B3 Sports. Let's go green. Let's go STN. Make sure y'all check my bro out, man. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. But man, he's a great story, man. So yeah, he should be first ballot. But like C-Rod said, I would love to see the Bronze Bomber go into commentating and make good money that way too. And it's more safer. You know what I mean? And it's safer. So I think yeah, hang them up, man. Shit. Hang them up. Let these young guys have it, man. In all these weight divisions. Let these young guys have it, because they're the ones that's doing their thing out there. So let these young folks have it. It's their time now. And Wilder did his thing, man. And the creator made sure that Wilder was going to go the way that he needed to go to get everything that he needed to get to do what he needed to do. T-shirts from the content creators are long gone in the trash. That's funny, Quay. That's funny. But yeah, he gave us a hell of a career, man. Gave us a hell of a career. Just hang him up, bro. You know what I mean? I'm retired, so I refuse to go back to work. Yes. Listen, I retired from a few things, people. I've already retired from a few things. As much as I would like to go do some things I know I can't do no more. I know I'm the greatest man alive, but yeah, I ain't getting on no goddamn dance floor on no greatest man alive level. Let me try to get on the damn dance floor in the way that I used to be. You gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I only do it for party and bullshit purposes, okay? You won't see me getting out there still trying to do all that. No matter if I could do a little bit of it or not. I ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that. So it's time to you know, have a balloon release for his career. Everybody go get some gold balloons and do a video and say, hey, Bronze Bomber, this is for you, man. This is for the Bronze Bomber. Say what? Mark? Hold on. In what department? Revenue department. Yeah, gave me health problems. Yeah, so and then we gotta look at that too because a lot of them they be going through health problems too after they retire. It's just sad when get to talking about it in all seriousness, I get a little sensitive because these are things that we should worry about, you know, especially with our own people. But yeah, they go through things. It's just like soldiers still having nightmares of the war, shell shock and stuff like that. These fighters go through the same shit, people. So why should I, knowing the state of mind in a mindset that this sport could put you in and take your body through, me overstanding that, why do I still want to see somebody go through that? Just to entertain me? Just to entertain me because I like to see him knocking people out, this, that, and the other, but I'm not even taking to the fact what the hell he gotta go through. That's stubborn. People put their life on the line. That's not good. So as a human being, I'm like, I don't want you to take your body through all that. Even women have to go through too much through pregnancy. Good morning. So who wants, anybody to go through any of that pain and things like that, y'all? So that's when I know it's time for a fighter to hang it the hell up, I'm letting them know. It's time to hang them up. And you out there talking about, no, don't listen to them. Keep entertaining us, but we not understanding that every time they get in that damn rain, they aging themselves. They done took another damn day away from their goddamn life because of what they taking their body through. I know it's dropping down, and that's good too. Because see, a lot of people like to stick around for the bullshit. But when it's time to really talk, people are afraid of it. Well, you getting it right here. Because that's all we do on Sports Talk Network is keep it real, okay? It's keep it real. And I got about another 7 minutes. And I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let y'all go this morning in 7 minutes. Kevin Farmer, Cookie Monster. Let's talk about it. See, that's what happened with Cookie Monster. That's what happened with the Cookie Monster. And I could call him Cookie Monster. He's from my damn neighborhood. I should have went on live yesterday when we was out here talking about Tevin Farmer. And what I'm gonna start doing, since y'all always talking about, well, I'm gonna start letting y'all know what the streets are saying too. Because see, y'all go about all the counts about things that y'all hearing about boxing just through the fucking internet and say, well, everybody's saying this and everybody's saying that. The streets don't be saying everything that we be saying. So I'm gonna start letting y'all hear that shit from the damn street instead of hearing it from the goddamn keyboard all the time or behind the keyboard. How you doing? You need help? You found the building? Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So does you miss me with the bullshit? Seriously. But man, so Tevin Farmer, and what happened with Tevin Farmer? Some money was rolling around. Not that Tevin Farmer needed any money, but if it's something nice there for you, you can grab it without giving up too much. You're doing too much, you're gonna do it. So that's what happened with Tevin Farmer. Because actually, let's be honest, TF was supposed to have been going, y'all. What's up? How you been? You understand what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. I work right in that building. Y'all trying to get placement? Trying to, yeah. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who's using my card.
Somebody been using your card?
I don't know. It was the
Hold on, y'all.
and that's supposed to be my man right here.
Right. He treating you all right?
Better because if you don't, I can stick his ass where you stand there.
Exactly. Because you know you ain't supposed to go through no bullshit and you ain't got to. You already know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I gotta go to the welfare office. Yeah, if I get one to take me, I'm not.
I hang up. Wow. So it's definitely a serious situation, y'all, to whereas mental health is definitely serious. And we all deal with mental health because we always going through something every day, no matter if it's not just about getting in the ring and getting punched in, and getting punched on and punching on people. We deal with mental health every day for all reasons. So that's why it's important to keep that mind strong. So you can think clearly about things. Because if you're thinking rational, you're doing things and making moves off of but he said, "Dad, I could get some money like that." And what he did, he jumped right into that mix. You understand what I'm saying? He jumped right into that mix. And what happened was, Tevin forgot, you know, he's a little older. Then you got to remember, he took some years off. So, you know, those few years he was off, he was trying to. That's what I'm saying. At some point, there's a time when it's over, people, and you got to know when it's over. And some fighters' careers are over before it's actually over for whatever reason, but it's a reason why it's over. So me as a man and knowing what they got to go through, the preparation and all these things and all that, when I feel as though it's, no, when I see, not feel, when I see that it's over for them, this is what I'm going to say as a content creator. This is what I'm going to say as a true boxing fan. Because I don't want to see them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Punch drunk in the end. Punch drunk, can't talk. A lot of them have bathroom problems. A lot of them have problems when they go to the bathroom. Still and all, not even fighting anymore. And you still may have fighters who still may, you know, piss out a little bit of blood in their urine every now and then. You know what I mean? So it's really, really crazy. It's really crazy. So at this, you got to take these things into consideration because they go through so damn much. And knowing that, I want the best for all these guys because we already know that it's a sport can take your life, and fighters have, you know, passed away, you know, in the ring and because of injuries. So that's something really to take into consideration. And last thing you want is a person you trying to understand what they saying and they can't talk. You across the street.
Why you send people when you can't understand? Listen to their language. I'm trying to understand what the man said.
Yeah,
All I got was, I know they're on strike. I know
yeah.
the city on
The
strike.
city on strike, yes.
So why they say you send them over here to work? Where?
To work where? What type of work are you doing? Then you come with two women.
And they still ain't standing there, he laughing. Next thing I know, they flew out of here. You gotta find out what they doing, and he flew out with them.
Yeah, they walk across the street to the convention center. Cause I said, "Are you alright?" You know, I said,
See what you're saying?
I was going to try to like strain my ears and shit, but I'm not going to try to understand what's going on. Hey, welcome to America, Jack. If we don't understand you, you don't understand us. We ain't gonna be able to help your asses. Hey, matter of fact, stop bringing y'all asses here any goddamn. They sent him to the Hamilton building. What are you gonna be doing? Cleaning? What is he doing? Ain't no mark at this building. Me either. I ain't gonna. Yeah, Miss Denise, we ain't got no time for people to be playing around with our brain cells this morning. Phew. Too early for that. Goddamn, pull my licking stick out. That be all right. Yeah, y'all. But in all seriousness, this is a really terrible thing. So, so it's a time to let. At some point, you just gotta say this is the end. I can't go no further with this. It's okay. It's okay because there's an end to everything. Okay, it's like we came. We wound up hurting ourselves more, just being stagnated in one way. You know, so he gave us a hell of a career. So salute to the Browns bomber. Don't bring your ass back into the ring. And y'all stop saying y'all want to see him to hell fucking fight, you knuckleheads. Let's help these people out. When we know that it's time for these guys to hang it up, let's just say y'all should hang it up instead of yeah. Right? But look, y'all, I'm about to get up on out of here. I'm about to get ready for Clarence McClain. He coming on at 8 o'clock with the No Dub Zone podcast. But yes, it's over for Deontay Wilder. He should stay retired. He should retire and stay retired and let everything be everything. Hell of a career was able to do. He was able to create generational wealth for his family. Generational wealth. Go ahead, bro. How you doing this morning? All right. Generational wealth. You know what I mean? He was able to build generational wealth. Go ahead. How you doing? All right. How you doing, bud?
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. You know, generational wealth offer. I need to get something together for my daughter because she got medical bills. So out of desperateness, just to make sure his child can get the medical attention that she needed, he overachieved and created generational wealth for his family. Keep that in mind, people. You never know. When you know you got to do something, you go out to do it. You never know that you might get more. So with that being said, from a medical reason, from a medical issue, from a medical bill, I can't pay these bills, to creating generational wealth. People, there's no goddamn better story than that. Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, he's a great talent. No, not the most traditional, but he's a great talent. He's a great talent. I don't care what y'all gotta say. No, he don't look like everybody else and possess what everybody else possess. But guess what? He did the same exact things as some of those people who possess those talents and skill sets and that was born to do it. That man wasn't born to do what he did. That man was desperate. And he created generational mother effing wealth. So when you do what you needed to do, then that's the better reason for you not to play around with it any longer. You completed your mission. Because guess what? When they send that unit in there, that unit goes in there to do one thing and one thing only. Do that job and get up on out of there. They don't stick around for extras. How you doing?
Good morning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You know when that assassin gets that call, he go do that. No more, no less. No more, no less. What's going on? How you been? Everything good? Yeah. Down here getting my work on, man.
As you should.
Yes, sir. You hear me? That's facts. They don't get paid to do nothing extra. Fuck you mean? Ain't no extra. Mission completed. Yeah. Yeah, they spoke to me. Oh, my. Oh, damn. I ain't writing that up on my report. It ain't none of my trucks. How you doing, lady?
You work in the telephone.
Good morning, dear. How you doing? Wow. I don't know why you even try to make that. Damn. Mission accomplished. So once you accomplish whatever you needed to do, people, don't get greedy. Don't do nothing else. Do what you need to do. $2?
I need one right now because I'm trying to get in there and get my stuff and go.
Right.
I already got a caseworker in the building.
Okay.
They're tripping.
Oh, they got a protest going on?
They're not letting us they trying to be smart. Thank you. $2 for me. And then I gotta go to the welfare office to see what's going on with my 805.
Right.
And stuff. Because July the first day, and they
Yep.
talking about something. And I was on my phone looking, I'm like, oh, somebody scamming me or something because
the mission is completed, man.
Looked like it was taking stuff off, but on my update it said July the 2nd.
Right.
But why is it on July the 2nd and supposed to be on July 1st and the money get taken off?
Right.
But lucky the stuff stopped because I stopped it.
Good, good. Yeah. You welcome, cuz. Yeah, man. So, hey, mission is completed, y'all. And that message goes out to every last one of y'all too, man. Once it's done, it's done. You don't need to go back for more. You know, I'm gonna go out with DMX. You've been eating long enough. Now stop being greedy. You've been eating long enough. Now stop being greedy. Give to the needy. Uncle Kaz is going on, Uncle Kaz. Make sure y'all there at 2 p.m. to check out Uncle Kaz, the box story. And it's time for Deontay Wilder to hang it up on. We at the last few minutes of the show. He had a hell of a career. A guy who this wasn't his quote unquote eye on the prize. But what he had to do is put his eye on something to make something happen. Did what he needed to do, overachieved. He's an overachiever, you haters. You haters, he's an overachiever, you haters. You hating asses, he's an overachiever. And he did more than your favorite goddamn boxer. Wilder don't owe me nothing. He don't owe you nothing. He don't owe nobody nothing. Bronze Bomber, get behind that microphone. Because I think he would be a great commentator. Always thought that about Deontay Wilder. He's still the people's champ. You know? He's still the people's champ. He had a great run. Yeah. He had a great run. Now it's time for him to hang it up. He don't need to do no damn more. And y'all stop encouraging these fighters to continue to do these things when y'all know good and damn well they don't need to be doing them. So listen, man, it's been another dope episode of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. I am the master of ceremonies, Sergeant of Arms of STN, Crush the Mickey freaking legend, as the chairman would call me, crazy man, greatest man alive, the grumpy OG, which is the name. Kwee started that name. Kwee ran with that jaw, the angry white man. Oh man. So salute to everybody, man. Y'all have a great Tuesday. I'm got to get up on out of here, go over to Clarence McLean, check up on some boxing notifications to see if there's anything worth me talking about. But we is gonna have a damn panel. We're gonna get this elite shit down and over with. So look out for that soon. Look out for that soon. Anything else? Yeah. Hey man, stay out the streets. And when you walk across the street, please look both ways, people. Please look both ways. I don't know what's going on with grown people right now, but when they walk across the street, they do not look both ways. Look both ways when you walk across the street. Look up and look down. Look all the way around. There's all type of stuff going on. Hey, stay in a respected space. If ain't nobody bringing any respect to your space, get them out your damn space. You hear me? You don't need no negativity around us. Right now, there's a whole lot going on in the world that is not even being brought to our attention. So a lot of these things that's going on are distractions. But we're going to do what we need to do, but we ain't going to get distracted, all right? So, listen, y'all. The meters is coming. I'm going to start selling today. Yeah, the meters are coming today so y'all can put them in effect. So, matter of fact, yeah, so D, I'm going to send you the meters today so you can send it to Jag Queen. I got Queen. Dub got the meter, so he's cool in a few hours. But listen, it's been another dope episode. Yeah, I look both ways twice. I look always north, south, east, and west. I cover 360. I look on the ground. They talk about one day at a time. I take it one step at a goddamn time. That's the new way of taking it. Forget the other day. You taking it one day at a time, one day at a time. You better take it one step by step with no half stepping, okay? Ain't no half stepping like the Heat Wave band, okay? No, ain't no half stepping. You hear me? So listen, y'all. So I'm about to get up on out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through. Yes, it's time for him to retire. Don't forget, 8 o'clock. We got the gentleman. We got the gentleman, Mr. C. Ruffin. Also, 8 o'clock. Go check out J Hardcore over there at the Hangouts. Then, boom, 2 o'clock. Make sure you check out Uncle Cass, the box historian. Bring your asses to class. I don't care if you're a couple minutes late. Long you get to class, you're gonna learn something. 4 p.m. Go check out my man Just Do Box. Go check him out. And you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can check out that Jab Queen. All right? And also, don't forget the night, baby. The nighttime belongs to STN. We got to roll with the Punches podcast. Y'all know what y'all getting at the 8 o'clock show. Y'all always going to get something incredible. Might be a pop-up guest, might not, but every night on Rolling with the Punches, it's always a good subject and an old good time. And then we close out the night. We tuck everybody in the bed with my brother, my man, the right side. Thursday and Saturday, Jag Queen. Jag Queen, all right, baby. Thursday and Saturday, I forgot Jag Queen. I'm sorry. I forget my days. Jag Queen, I've been up all night. Don't hold it against me. Shit. Well, Thursdays and Saturdays, goddamn. Maybe I need to come on Tuesday. I might do something later on today. Yeah. Drop y'all links. Make sure y'all drop y'all links in the chat. So if anybody that's here that's not subscribed to y'all, they can subscribe. So all my fans, drop y'all links. Cam, Jab, Queen, everybody drop y'all links. You know what I mean? Drop the links. Drop the hot links, baby. I need hot links and hot cakes. That's what I'm gonna do at the I get up on out of here. I'm gonna go get me some hot cakes, baby. You know, flatjacks. The old school saying, get you some flatjacks. Get you some flatjacks. Now, what y'all know about that talk? I'm get you some flatjacks. That's what we used to call pancakes. Flatjacks. Get me some flatjacks when I get up on out here. Yo, the rest of the morning, I got some stuff to do around the house, so I know I'll be talking boxing. And most likely, this is the times that I listen. I get to learn from the other people. So with that being said, y'all give yourselves a big salute. Y'all give yourselves a big applause. I really appreciate every last one of y'all coming through here. And trust me, y'all subbed anybody that's dropping a link in the chat, you would not be disappointed. You would not be disappointed. There's some crazy stuff going on out there, man, over at the homeless place, man. It's people out there raising hell, man. They look at me, oh, I don't do security for that place. Yep. So yeah, y'all. So hey, man, y'all know what to do, man. Smash the like button and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all be cool. Keep some fluids in your body. Keep cool fluids in your body. You don't necessarily have to be water, okay? Because all water ain't good. Are y'all boiling your water? Boil your damn water. Boil your water. All water ain't good, y'all. Y'all gotta know. So keep some fluids in your body. Yep. Keep some fluids in your body. Try not to eat too much fried food. This is the time when you should be eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. You eat fruits and vegetables all year round, okay? But this is definitely the time because this is the season where your energy would be replenished. You're going to burn a whole lot of energy because of the heat. Radiation makes drain you faster than anything else. So make sure y'all keep some fruits and some salads around. So you're not going to eat like food, drink, eat a nice smoothie, always alkaline. You got to have the alkaline, baby. And don't eat watermelon if it ain't got no goddamn seeds. Don't eat no fruit if it's seedless. I don't know what's wrong with y'all people, but I'm giving you a heads up. Stop going into these stores and buy seedless fruit. It ain't real as a hybrid. You ain't getting the true benefit. Why? What? I'm gonna tell y'all a joke real quick, and I'm gonna get up on out of here. Where do you think the concepts of me love you long time, right? And now I know y'all gonna say, well, you know, the Asian women say that. Well, you know why they say me love you long time? Because they know us brothers, we can love long time. And it ain't because of what we put in our bodies. So, you know, when I was a kid, I ate the watermelon and the watermelon seed. That's why at 55 years old, I can get straight up no Viagra. I don't need none of that special stuff. Ain't got to go to the store, get the honey and none of that stuff. You don't need none of that. You just need to put the right shit in your body. This motherfucker working till you get 100. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, I just told y'all a secret. Now, some of you old ass men, don't jump on that too early. Y'all try to go and, you know, do some positions now. Now, you might hurt yourself while position unless you stretching and doing yoga. But I'm just telling you, you don't need no damn Viagra. You need to put the right shit in your body. Ain't enough blood going there? Well, you got to eat some stuff to put the proper blood flow there. So with that being said, I am also Dr. Love too. So hey, yo, with that being said, it is Crush the Legend. Thank you once again. Another Sports Talk Network episode. Y'all help me get through this crazy morning when the people come. So I will see you guys very soon. And here's a message from our sponsor.
You got B3 Picks. Here to send a big shout out to my brother Crush the Legend, Coffee and Donuts, 6:30 a.m. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the one and only, the People's Network. They partner with your guy B3 Picks and B3BoxingPicks.com. Let's go green. at b3boxingpicks.com. We provide pre-fight boxing picks of the week, but also live boxing betting options so we can make money pre-fight or during the fight betting on the beautiful sport of boxing. Follow me on all social media at B3BoxingPicks. Subscribe to my YouTube, Not Another Boxing channel, presented by B3 Picks, and join the membership. Only $10 a week or $25 a month. I'll add you to the WhatsApp or Telegram group so you can receive the weekly picks. Let's go green.
Temperatures rising with y'all sensitive asses when it come to reality, man. Get a dry wipe and get over it. I'm out of here. Peace.